Okay, so this one is here is for education. I took this trade. I'll just start off by saying I took this trade. I took this trade yesterday on a Monday. Usually I don't trade on Mondays, but just for educational purposes, just to document it, record it. Um, I usually don't take trades on Monday, and on top of that, I just had an accumulation break. But on top of that, also, this trade was I was just taking this trade off of just feeling. It really wasn't based off my strategy, which is not a good thing. But here we go. I'm gonna walk through it. Firstly, with weekly, we had a break, pull back on the weekly. I did count this daily as bullish as well with the pullback. Now here it was 4 hour, and then I was taking this trade off of a 4 hour pullback, which is right here. But see, I took my trade at the end of this engulfing candle, which I should have waited till I was here. It would have made more sense if I was here, but still, it still didn't. It would have been better here. We'll just say that instead of. So it would have been better to take it at this higher low. Okay, so yeah, so I moved down to a lower time frame, just walking through here to explain my reasoning. Yeah, so I have my reasoning. Yeah, I should have waited for the higher low, but anyways. Okay, so we had a break here. Okay, as you can see, we had this shift of structure here on the 15-minute. I drew my accumulation zone here. So I said if we break out of this zone, come back and retest, then we're good to go. So let's see, I would count that as a solid break. Just looking for that retest, which was here at this wick. And then I got in on this accumulating candle. So this wasn't really bad. It was just, it goes against the days that, like I really don't have, I don't want to say I don't have, but Mondays are, how do I say it? Other days besides Mondays are better trading days for me. So I took this trade anyway, which is kind of against my personal plan. As you can see, never really got into profit. We just kind of went straight into drawdown. Yeah. And we hit stop loss. I did hold the trade even though here because I didn't have the stop loss placed. I was just watching it. But as you can see, I did wait, and then I eventually just got out because price hat came down. I got out around here, I want to say. So a little bit above where stop loss would have been because I just saw this consolidation. Fair enough, price just went down after that. So that's where it's at now, still doing that consolidation. But I do think that these type of trades happen, and they'll go the other way, and they're confirmative for me. So they're not really losses. If you hear me say that, these are not losses. These are the way that the market is going, So yeah, just for learning purposes, I could have taken a more solid trade. I could have got in at a more solid time, back here at this higher low, or back here, so to speak. And it would have been more in profit, but still, it is what it is. So that's that for CHFJPY. And I closed it the same day, by the way. This is on my one of my funded challenges accounts. So I closed it, and now I can reuse that same account without hitting a breach, that daily breach, and go again for my 8%. Well, now, since I lost $1,000 on this one here, technically like 900, but I just have to increase the percentage of that win. So instead of 8%, it's going to be around 12%. So it is what it is. I'll just increase the pips, take that trade again, set it and forget it. All right, peace.